That was a tough way to end 2019. What are the immediate feelings of the group?
Obviously a lot of disappointment. Really clear tonight that we weren't really up to the standard, and West Coast were a class above, and it just shows how much we've got to work on.
There was a time there where the boys did look like they were mounting a challenge, but where do you think it went wrong overall tonight?
I probably broke down in a few areas. Found when there was no pressure on the ball was coming in, they were able to score far too easily. So I think when we put heat on the ball and put the pressure on the ball and got the ball going forward, we looked okay, but as soon as that fell down, they were just moving the ball way too easily.
A fair few playing their first final. We know West Coast has a lot of finals experience. As one of the more experienced players, what did you say to the younger guys to get them ready for tonight?
Yeah, I just tried to make them feel as calm as possible. Obviously, the finals footy goes to another level, and we saw tonight we couldn't quite lift like West Coast did, but I guess it's great experience for those younger players. I think Bush asked the question of the group how many hadn't played a final before, and I think at least half the guys put their hand up after the game. So great experience, learned a lot from that, and shows we've got a bit of work to do.
Amazing effort by you to get up for the game tonight. Can you talk us through the challenges you went through with your shoulder and how you got it right in time for tonight?
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow start. Obviously, dislocating against Collingwood. Wasn't really sure how long it was going to take to settle down. The first week was probably pretty sore, and I wasn't really sure that I'd be able to get up. But the pain sort of subsided throughout the second week, and we worked really closely with the physios and did some work to try and get up. And obviously, a fair bit of strapping to keep it in place, and I was lucky enough to get through.
So what are the next steps with the shoulder? How'd you pull up?
Yeah, it's obviously a little bit sore, but I'll speak to the docs and things like that. I think I need to have a reconstruction at some point, so we'll plan that out and probably have it in the next week or so.
Sure, once the dust settles on tonight, you'll have some time to think about the season. But what do you take out of it for now? What are the immediate thoughts on how it went?
Yeah, it's obviously putting aside the disappointment of tonight. I think we did take some steps forward, but again, as I said earlier, tonight shows that we have a lot of work to do. I think looking at West Coast and their experience and the bigger bodies and the way that they were able to move the ball was just much better than us, and it shows we've got a lot of work to do. Obviously, have an off season now where we can plan for going forward, but we've got to crack into pre-season. You've got a lot of learning to do.
Are you buoyed by the growth of some of those young guys we saw? We see Parrish and Redmond really develop this year. McGrath was huge tonight. That must excite you heading into pre-season.
Yeah, very much so. Even I think guys like Snelling, who came in late, really showed that he's an AFL player. Braden Ham has, I think, got a lot of class as well, so he's another find for us. I think another pre-season, another 12 months, the guys get bigger, get stronger, and hopefully keep developing.
Just a word on the support of the Bomber faithful. We've seen some record-breaking attendances this year, record-breaking membership. What can you say about how supportive they've been?
Yeah, they're obviously fantastic. I think a bit biased, but I think we've got the best supporters in the competition. They front up week in, week out. Our form was up and down at times, but they were always there, and it really lifts the boys, so thanks very much.
Thanks for the time, and all the best with the shoulder as well.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.